Alright, so welcome back. Hoping you're all having a fabulous day here today. I did want to talk about this real quick because guess what? We just kicked into the new mode, which is Chaos Battle. Chaos Battle is officially back, which is really cool to see. And I want to give you some tips here today. Some of the best teams. I want to make this clear. I can't give you all the teams because every single day is going to be separate. But I want to give you a tip to get the best team every single day and at least ideas for teams so that it's easier for you to understand. Today we're going to jump into it. If you're new to the channel, like and subscribe helps out a ton. Let's hop into it. Let me show you all the tips I could possibly give you to get you some more gems. And yeah, it's pretty simple. First thing over here, I want to make this clear. Again, I know that players are not going to place into this because they just don't like this mode and they're scared that it's whale heavy. I'll be honest with you. On my free-to-play account last time, I did get top 5%, which is, again, a very hard thing to do. It was not easy, I'll be honest with you. At a point, you were continuously going against top players, very high CC players. But what happened last time was I had, for the first week, Naofumi team. And Naofumi team was a team that I told you that I invested into when he released, and it was a great team. That was like one of the best teams for week 1, and I destroyed. And then when team 2, or like week 2 came around, it was the Sins team. I kind of fell off there in comparison. I could have made top 1%, but I really fell off. I did not have the Sins team built like that, and they were shredding. So I didn't really get to place that high, but top 5 was what I placed. Again, if I'm able to do it, I think that if you put the work into it, you can definitely get around, at least, bare minimum, let's say 30%, right? 30% is still a multi, which is very nice. Let's say you can't do that. At least place the top 50. Currently, that's where we are right now. Only doing a few matches because the day just recently started. But again, I do want to say that this is some tips that I can give you right now. First, you're going to go over here to the rankings button. You're going to click this button if it loads, scroll down if it loads, go over here to this one. As soon as you click this, you can actually steal all the top teams and learn which team you kind of want to run. Let's say I click this team over here. Do I have this team? I do. Now I can go and steal this team because this team seems to be doing great wonders for this person, right? Again, you can do this all the days, every single day. If you like a team, steal a team. Currently, day 1, day 2 will allow you to use Overlord. Make sure you use Overlord. I'm telling you now, a lot of us have summoned for this collab. Now use it. Take that and make your money back. Take that investment you made in Overlord and spend it. Basically, not spend it. No, take that investment and use it here so that you can get gems to spend later on, right? That's the best thing you can do. Currently, if you were to look at it, this team is damn, toxic team, much? God. But Albedo has a lot of teams here. There's also a top team that's not Albedo, by the way, which is a very strong team also. It is the King team. I think this person has King as PFP. He's running King team. This team is actually nuts, literally nuts. It is shredding. If you have these characters built and well invested, you're going to have a blast day 1. And this is where my tip comes in. Basically, every single day, you can buy stamina of PvP credits, right? Using friendship coins on days where you know that your team is going to excel. Buy an insane amount of stamina that day. But if a day comes where you cannot stomp in that day, do not buy. Use those credits, save them up, buy more stamina, hold on to it. So when the next day comes around, you're ready to use it on days where, again, you have a team that excels. Because let me tell you now, this is where also it's going to come into best teams. Right now, Overlord is absolutely stomping over here in this entire thing. But guess who's going to come soon? You're going to have the ability to use characters like AOT. All the AOT characters will get 2 or 3 days in the middle weeks where they will stomp. Levi and Aaron are going to get so many different comms. So if you have those characters built, be ready for it. There's so many different teams. And again, you can kind of snipe some of the teams over here from the top ones. If you want me to give you a team right now for day 1 and day 2, again, depends on how it actually changes. But let's see this person over here. Okay, this is a very good team for Demon King. If you have Demon King, this is a very solid team. This is what actually people ran on JP day 1. I will be honest that Albedo kind of stomps. I gotta say that now. But yeah, this is a team. See, this is a very strong team. If you do have the ability to run this team, if you have Demon King, and this is the only team you can format, you're gonna want to run this one. It's very, very good. Because again, it's first off, you have also her relic. It's gonna be the case. Just try to have relics here. But that's a Nidhogg relic, so I can't really tell you too much there. If you don't have, what is it? Melasculus relic, right? Just keep that in mind. But over here, again, this is the same team that you saw up there. Very strong team. Over here, you were to look at this one, same team. Over here, you look at this one. I'm guessing you have this PFP, you have to have an Albedo team. Yes, you do. Amelia over here, you have Ram for the basic stats. You have Shalltear, you have this. These characters only cost 2,000. This character costs 2,500. 500 over here. It's an ace team. Go and use it. Go and have fun. But Albedo for the first 2 days will absolutely work. There are so many variations. There's also a G lane team is going to do, what is it, Shalltear? I think, who is it? It's Shalltear. I have no idea what it is actually now. I think what it is it's Shalltear, Albedo, G lane, and there's a 4th unit. That team also works because you actually have a stance cancel with G lane, right? So she's doing very good in actually stopping that. This team also exists, right? So there's very good variations of the unknown team. that you can run during these days. But again, you can kind of see, you can take this every single day, go and check into it. Just know that Demon Melly will have a day, Escanor will have a day. That is Eller Escanor. He actually works on one of the days where you can format a very awkward team, but it definitely works. If I were to hop on JP, you'll see like JP has a very weird ranking system right now, where like it's old units from back in the day that are currently winning, right? But again, on days that you can actually excel, make sure to buy a crap ton of stamina and do it that way. And days that you can't excel, then just don't worry about it. Move about it. Right now, I'm gonna push on Jazz's account and help him here get as high as he possibly can, not like that, but on this game leaderboard. That's what I'm gonna try to do. But there's a lot of teams you can kind of format with the unknown team. There's like so many variations. So again, Ainz currently works. This currently works. You put Shalltear over here. That's 3,000. That leaves 2,000 on a bench unit. Find a bench unit you like, and boom, you can craft a team right now, which is again really good. But again, you see the point that I'm trying to prove here. This is what JP is currently today. So every single day is gonna have a different cost. It depends on the day. Hence why I can't really give you all the teams, but I can tell you that again, how you can steal the best teams every single day. They're willing for your benefit. So go and use that to your advantage. You can go and check it, see how it is. And again, you're gonna run into it in each match. It's not like you're stealing anything here. Realize that every match you go against, you're gonna find a player that's running a similar team to the top ones, because people are looking into it, seeing what they're running and what the current meta team is. If you also see the current meta team, try to craft a team that counters it. That's also there, right? But again, currently the first 2-3 days, you can craft easy free-to-play teams using Overlord characters and so many other characters. So please use the first 3 days. At least rank as high as you possibly can. Again, spam as much of the credits you can. Again, I wouldn't say use gems, I'd say use the, PvP shop ones you can buy, right? Using friendship coins. That's like the best way to do it. And again, spam on days that you know you're going to excel at. Let's say that on day 7, it's going to be AOT team. That's going to happen. There's going to be 2 days where AOT characters are going to excel in this content. So realize that if you're able to use those characters, save up a lot of currency, be ready when that drops, and use it then. Because again, right now on day 1, day 2, day 3, no one's using the AOT characters like that. So realize later on, they're going to get really good, and that's going to happen consistently. So again, this is what JP currently looks like. You can clearly tell AMLE is taking over here. But yeah, just realize that now. And again, if you ever want to go into it, this is what I'm trying to talk about here, because I kept not saying the name right. It's Fight Festival entry tickets. For example, right now I can buy 18 of them with the currency that I have, which is again very good. That's 18 extra tries. And if today I can only use that because tomorrow my team is not going to work, abuse the fact that you can. So use it. If days again are coming by where you cannot win and like you're seriously losing, you're spending so many of your entry tickets, then stop for that day. Say, okay, I'll save them up for tomorrow, because tomorrow temporarily, like if I wait, I'm gonna get a better team, and then that team will absolutely annihilate the content. If that's the case, just wait, right? That's how I would do it, and that's how I did do it on JP. So do what you will with this information. Just wanted to share this with you so you are aware of how it's going. But yeah, very easy stuff here. Again, have fun with the Chaos Battle. I would recommend to rank. If you're not going to do it and you don't like the content, hey, what can I tell you? But I would say that it's worth playing. I do think it's worth playing, but I do know a lot of players hate this content more than anything. So I can't tell you what to do.